Hey guys, happy Saturday from the Savvy Business Chick. And I am on here on a Saturday. I don't normally get on here on a Saturday, but I did a post earlier today, and I really just wanted to see if you guys have read it, saw it, and what do you think about the post titled 7 People You Need to Avoid. Hi, thanks for joining. Hey Mandy, hey Avery Enterprise. So I did a post, guys, and I said 7 people that you need to avoid. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I wanted to go down it really quick. Hey beautiful, how are you? So really quick, this is like not my normal time of the week or time of the day that I do my I do my Instagram live. Hey Saucy Chops. So 7 people that you need to avoid. Number 1, guys, is you need to avoid gossipers. So you need to avoid, if you are in the process of starting or building your business, you need to avoid gossipers. So sometimes those people are even in your family, they're in your close circle, but you need to avoid those people. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to avoid jealous haters. Now you're like, well, you may not think that you actively employ jealous haters in your life, but sometimes they were around all the time, being dormant, and then all of a sudden they turn from being critics. Thank you. Here's a side action. Okay, thanks. You're listening. Okay, so jealous haters. I heard this saying, so this is not mine. It says critics make you do it better. Haters make you do it faster. So you may have some people around you who may give you what I call constructive criticism. Hey doctor, how are you? They may give you constructive criticism, but somebody that's hating on you, they are just going to make you do it faster and better, hopefully, because you're just trying to prove them wrong. So that is number 2 out of the 7 people you should avoid if you're trying to start your business or build your business. Number 3 is time wasters. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I got on here maybe 2 weeks ago, and I am actively training, especially my family and friends, to not call me during certain hours of the morning, especially, and then in the evening when I'm leaving the office, when I'm doing my drive, back to my home. I am very careful about who I talk to, because people would like to waste your time. And basically, one of the most effective ways that I, prevent that is say, hey, so if I answer the phone, or if someone does actually ask you, are you busy? Yeah, I say yes. Immediately say yes. Hey, thanks for joining. We're talking about the 7 people you need to avoid, and number 3 is time wasters. So you need to say yes. So yes, I am busy. I actually have about 5 minutes. What's up? So you give them a time limit off the jump. Hi, how are you? We're talking about 7 people that you need to avoid if you want to be successful. So you just tell them off the jump, guys, hey, I got 5 minutes. And if they can't get to the bottom line in 5 minutes, then guess what? They're going to have to call you back. You're going to have to talk to them later. Shut them down or ask them to get to the point. And don't do it in a rude way, but just make them respect. Oh, love you. Thank you so much. Love you too. Make them respect and honor your time, because we have 24 hours in a day, and 16 of those are waking hours. So we got to make sure that we just eliminate time wasters so we can be more productive. Number 4 are money grabbers. I can tell you stories and stories, especially when I was younger, about people that would be in my circle, and I'm like, dang, I paid their way again and again. And if you are starting or building your business, you need to be on a strict budget, guys. You need to have money allocated to invest back into your business, to invest back into yourself. And you really don't have time for people who are money grabbers, people that just want to spend your money. They may even see you start to be successful, and they may think she has it or he has it, and so they find themselves always around ready to receive, right? Well, that is not an equally beneficial relationship. Sometimes people, they're going through hard times, and you can be a blessing to those people, but make sure you don't have any, blood suckers or money grabbers around you. Number five, is that number five? One, two, three, four. Four was money grabbers. Number five, guys, is overly sensitive people. You want to stay away from overly sensitive people because they're just too touchy-feely, and you're going to be, again, wasting time trying to smooth things over. Well, I really didn't mean it that way, or, they're just really fragile, and they become very stressful to be around. They become very, anything can just set them off. Yep, bloodsuckers. Anything can set them off. Your success can set them off. They can say, an overly sensitive person could be like, everything always works out right for you. Or you always get the right girlfriend. Or you always get the right boyfriend. They are sulking people. They want people to pity them all the time, and they're just very emotional. And I just say, hashtag, ain't nobody got time for that. We don't have time. Thank you very much for joining. We don't have time for overly sensitive people, so you want to avoid them if you're trying to start and or build your business. Number 6. Using my sign language skills. Number 6, you want to stay away from excuse makers, okay? Because you are not allowed, thank you so much for joining, you're not allowed to give yourself excuses. So please remove people from your life that are making excuses. Hopefully you will get an accountability. How are you doing? Hopefully you will get someone that will keep you accountable. But if you have someone in your circle while you're starting to grow or build your business that's making excuses, they're going to slow you down. They're going to give you more excuses than you really needed to not go to the gym, to not wake up early, to not grind a little bit harder, to not do that final sales call, to not send out those emails, to not write 1,000 more words on that book. Thank you so much. So you really need to just remove those people from your life. And I think that in the past 6 months, I've actually done that a little bit more actively. And it really, you really feel a certain kind of way. I can only speak for me as a female entrepreneur, because your girlfriends, your friends that you've been, thanks for the hearts, people that you've been hanging around for a long time. Hi, Pastor. they may make you feel bad. Like one of the things they may say is, I knew you back when. Well, guess what? If you don't know me now, you don't know me at all, because the new me, the more improved me, the one that wants to start a business, the one that wants to grow their business, has a focus. And a lot of people, like these 7 people that I'm telling you to avoid, they're not going to understand that. They're going to think it's something wrong with your grind, with your hustle. Good morning. How are you? They're going to think it's something wrong with you. They're going to think that it's not that serious. It's not that necessary. You don't have to do all of that. Meanwhile, they're on their phone for hours at a time looking at people who have made it, and they're not appreciating the journey that it takes to be successful. You didn't see Kanye West and a lot when they were building their business. Hi, thanks for joining. You didn't see some of these big entrepreneurs. You didn't see Bill Gates when he was building his business. You didn't see Mark Zuckerberg. You didn't see all these people when they were building their business. So your eyes are big and they're full of hearts when you see where they are now, but you don't know where they were. And so best believe they learned to eliminate a lot of those people from their lives, from their inner circle. Even DJ Khaled, I think I'm saying this right, he specifically says that he learned that at an early age when he was starting to when he was only making like maybe $100 or $300 a week as a DJ. And now he's like, very famous. He I guess him and Puffy hang out a lot, but for some reason these examples are just coming to my mind. Maybe these are people maybe these people you don't know, but These are people that made a decision, which I'm encouraging you to do that. Make a decision to just eliminate people out of your life that will slow you down. And one of them is excuse maker. The last one of the 7 people that you need to avoid are people who are miseducated. Now, I'm not talking about people who are uneducated. I'm talking about people who are miseducated. Someone that has like a certain opinion that they have not, they're just stuck. Somebody told them this is the gospel truth. And, if you come along and you say, well, it's not just this black or white. It actually has a little bit more color to it. Well, they're not listening. They don't want to hear anything else about it. And guess what? They'll do the same about you. Because, again, somebody that thinks that they knew you back when, they're not ready. They're not prepared to know you for the person you are now. So, I have a girlfriend who is, thanks for the heart. I have a girlfriend who's a doctor. I've known her since the 8th grade. Now, just imagine if she went to, we've known each other since the 8th grade, over 20 years. We've known each other since the 8th grade. She is a doctor. She has basically she passed all of her boards and everything. She's practicing at a hospital. Just imagine if I say, so you gonna tell me what to do with my health? Who died and made you? I want to say king, but who died and made you a doctor? Well, apparently the whatever board of doctors did, American Board of Doctors did. So sometimes you can get so stuck on how that person used to be that when they present to you, try to be respectful of the people. I'll leave you guys with that. Anybody take a self-survey right now and to say, hey, within the past 6 months to 12 months, has there been anybody that I don't hear from as much anymore that maybe came to me and told me that they were doing something new in their life? How did I respond to them? Did I brush them off? Did I not take them seriously? Did I, forget that they said they wanted to focus on something and invited them out even though they said, hey, they're on a budget right now, or hey, they're going back to school, whatever it may be? Then you may be one of these 7 people and they may have just decided, my goal to be successful is too important for me. It's too important for my family. Best believe that a person that reaches their goal of success is going to be a better friend to you than the person that talked about it and did nothing about it. So this was one of the things. I've been up since 5 a.m. this morning, guys, and this was one of the most, out of all of the things that I was reading up on and learning, that was the most important thing that I actually took evaluation of. I just said, wow, I have some girlfriends that I really would love to hang out with, but every time I talk to them, they may be overly sensitive. They may be wasting my time. They may be complaining. We didn't even put down complaining. They may be complaining. And if we can't help each other grow and move past it, if it's the same conversation each and every time, then you basically are part of the bloodsuckers. And I like to keep all my blood with me in my body. So I just hope this helped you guys. I hope that if you are aspiring to do something great this year, that you will, Empowerment Queen, thank you. I hope that you would just really take these things into consideration and just know that you're going to have to make some hard choices, but be okay with it. Be all right with making these executive orders to eliminate people out of your life. It will be all right. You will see them. You will see them when you get to the top, and hopefully when you get to the top, they will be more open to receive your help and receive your advice. And then that's exactly what you would do. You will not only pay it forward, but you will be paying it as you go, giving out that advice like I'm trying to do with you guys today. Like I said, I don't normally get on here on Saturdays, but I did miss about 1 to 2 days last week because I was busy with things for my business. So if I'm able to get on here again tomorrow after church, hey sis, how are you? then I hope this will help you with whatever you're working on this weekend. I actually am going to a self-defense class today. Hey Nisi, no Periscope. Right now I don't know where my tablet is, so that's why I didn't do the Periscope. I said I'm just gonna get on here on Instagram Live, and I know I love my Periscope family. So watch the replay, guys. 7 people you need to avoid if you are desiring to be. I know I'm gonna be body shaming people. 7 people you need to avoid if you are an aspiring entrepreneur or building your business. All right, peace out.